India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar gave keynote address at Indian Ocean Conference 2025, Voyage to New Horizons of Maritime Partnership on February 16, 2025. He spoke about how India is contributing to tackling the challenges faced by the island nations of the Indian Ocean. Here are the excerpts of his speech giving 10 examples of India's endeavors in facing the challenges. 1. Stabilizing economies and societies under stress would surely rank among the most important. As the impact of COVID and conflict unfolded, India was the source of vaccines, medicines, food, fuel, and fertilizer for many others. The biggest commitment it made was to Sri Lanka, a financial package of $4 billion to stabilize its economy that had slid into a crisis. 2. The India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor, IMEC, and the India-Myanmar-Thailand Trilateral Highway, IMTT, would be among the two key collaborative connectivity initiatives under consideration. The International North-South Transport Corridor, INSTC, is another significant example. India is obviously the common element in all of them. IMEC and INSTC have an explicit maritime segment, while the IMTT would provide a land link between India and the Pacific. 3. We have increasingly been active in a first responder mode in the Indian Ocean region. This could be the conflict in Yemen, natural disasters in Mozambique, Sri Lanka or Myanmar, earthquake in Nepal and Turkey, or a water crisis in the Maldives. Both off Mauritius and Sri Lanka, India has responded to significant oil spills. 4. Recognizing that an institutional response is required for disaster situations, India has been active in encouraging plurilateral cooperation. The most notable of these is the Quad initiative that encourages interoperability and cooperation for such contingencies. Similarly, the RCAP Center at Singapore, to which India contributes, helps address the challenge of piracy. 5. In a world of increasing traditional and non-traditional threats in the maritime domain, it is essential that there is a common operating picture as well as shared platforms. The International Fusion Center located outside Delhi aims to do just that. By establishing coastal surveillance radars and partnering on white shipping agreements, maritime traffic is made safer and more secure for our collective benefit. 6. It is unfortunately not just enough to prepare or even prevent. Extreme situations sometimes require a robust countering, including through the deployment of naval forces. For more than a year now, India has been doing precisely that in the northern Arabian Sea and Gulf of Aden. Today, we are seeing some improvement in maritime safety and security as a result of such coordinated responses. 7. Training and equipping other navies and coast guards is a natural extension of this approach. India has such collaboration with a range of countries, from Vietnam to Mauritius and Mozambique to Sri Lanka. 8. Ensuring trusted communication in a digital era is a crucial national security objective for many of us. This is a task too big to be attempted by most individual nations. Participating in consortiums is therefore an inevitable outcome. Both as government and as vendor, India is contributing its fair share and more in this regard. The visit just concluded of PM Modi to the US highlighted this particular dimension. 9. In a globalized world, there is a growing realization that distance cannot be a justification for agnosticism on matters key to global welfare. As a result, the Indo-Pacific is experiencing activity of both resident and non-resident powers. Harmonizing them is a challenge that India, in particular, is well placed to address. It has the confidence of the global South as well as the credentials to engage major powers. We strive to ensure that agendas alien to our ethos and outlook are not inserted in the region, and equally encourage respect for UNCLOS in both spirit and letter. 10. India has been energetic in institution building in the Indian Ocean region. We have the Indian Ocean Rim Association, IORA, whose current Secretary General is a senior Indian diplomat. We have BIMSTEC, whose SG is here today. We look forward to the BIMSTEC summit soon. There is the Indian Ocean Naval Symposium, IONS, which is a productive conclave of naval representatives. There is the Colombo Security Conclave, and there is the India-Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative. And of course, we have the Indian Ocean Conference itself, which brings together so many stakeholders at various levels. Enjoying our content? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.